Hello again, Don from Jesse Brown's, trying to shed some mysteries, some light on the mysteries of fly fishing. Sooner or later, your breathable waders are going to need a little repair. Happens to everyone. We get into a little bit of briars. Sometimes it's even more of a disaster like a barbed wire fence. So breathable waders are quite easy to repair. Simply turn them inside out, lay them out on a flat surface, and one of the tricks here is to get some rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol in a spray bottle, and you're going to, with the waders dry, you're going to spray the area where you suspect there's a leak. Now sometimes a leak is quite obvious in that it's a tear or a hole, and other times it's not so obvious. So what we're going to do is just take this spray bottle and mist that area to the point that it's nice and saturated, and give it a few minutes, and your holes are going to start to reveal themselves. Okay? Now you're going to want a lead pencil to mark those holes, and if you look right here, you see this little black dot. Okay? That is a little pin prick where you've got into some briars or something. Here's a little group of 3. Here's another one here. And what you're going to tend to find is that you have multiple tiny little holes that need to be repaired. Okay, you get some areas that are a little more of a shadow. They haven't started leaking yet, but they're heading that direction, so you want to address those as well. Sometimes you'll get a long piece along a seam. That can be an issue, but for the most part, you're going to be seeing dots like that or a very small tear. So the next thing you're going to do is use some Aqua Seal. And this is Aqua Seal plus FD, whatever FD is, repair adhesive, readily available at any outdoor store in the world, and especially Jesse Brown's. Now this is going to look like a thin caulk, okay? Very much like Dowel bathroom caulk. And I like to have a little piece of cardboard like this, just any kind of scrap cardboard. Now what I do is I wait till this dries and these dots go away, but I still have my pencil mark there. I put a small amount of Dowel bathroom caulk or Aqua Seal on there, and then I take this and I just press on it and give it a little stroke. That embeds it into the fabric itself, and it solves the problem very easy. Now this is slow cure, so you have to let this sit about 10 or 12 hours before you use it. So a small dot on each one of these, give it a little press in with the piece of cardboard right down the line. Let that thing sit just like it is for 10 or 12 hours, and you are back up and running with no leaks in your waders. It's something we all experience. They are not guaranteed against briars and barbed wire. They are guaranteed against manufacturer's defects in most cases, and certainly Simms is. But this is something you will experience. It'll start off with just a little soggy feeling on your jeans or your khakis, and it'll get progressively worse if not addressed. So this is something that you need to do every once in a while, a couple of times a year if you fish often. Maintain these little spots. And as you see now, the spots are even more obvious that the alcohol has had some time. So don't be in a hurry. Spray these things down, mark them, give it a little 15-20 minutes, mark all those holes, give it 15 or 20 minutes for the alcohol to evaporate. A little dab of Aqua Seal on each one. Take a piece of cardboard, press down on it, give it a little wipe. Don't get it on your fingers. It's mighty hard to get off. It will fix anything but a broken heart.